Hello and welcome to our video on Erik Erikson's stages of development. In this video, we will be discussing the theory of psychosocial development developed by one of the most influential developmental psychologists of the 20th century, Erik Erikson. Erikson was a German-American developmental psychologist who developed his theory of psychosocial development in the 1950s. His theory is based on the assumption that human development occurs in 8 stages, each characterized by a specific psychosocial crisis. In this video, we will delve into each stage of development and explain the challenges associated with each crisis. We will also discuss some concrete examples and applications of the theory in practice. However, we will also take a critical look at the theory and discuss some of the challenges it has posed. We will also examine how the theory is applied in developmental psychology today and its impact on our understanding of human development. So, stay tuned and let's dive into the fascinating world of Erikson's stages of development together. Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development is one of the most influential theories in 20th century developmental psychology. The theory is based on the assumption that human development progresses through 8 consecutive stages, each associated with a psychosocial crisis. Each crisis represents an important developmental task that must be resolved to facilitate healthy psychosocial development. Erikson emphasized the importance of social relationships and experiences for personality development and stressed that individuals are shaped by their environment. In this theory, Erikson also emphasizes the importance of culture and society in human development. He believes that each individual must develop their own identity and find personal meaning in life to lead a fulfilled life. Overall, Erikson's theory highlights that human development is a lifelong process and that the resolution of each crisis plays a crucial role in the development of health, well-being, and personal satisfaction. The theory of psychosocial development by Erik Erikson describes 8 consecutive stages, each associated with a psychosocial crisis. In this section, we will describe and explain each of these stages in detail. Trust versus mistrust, 0 to 1 year. In this stage, infants develop a sense of trust or mistrust towards their environment, based on the quality of care and contact they receive from their caregivers. Secure attachment with a caregiver is crucial for trust in the environment. Autonomy versus shame and doubt, 1 to 3 years. In this stage, children learn to develop their autonomy and independence by making decisions and discovering their own abilities. If supported and encouraged by parents, they develop self-confidence and autonomy. However, if parents are too controlling, children can develop shame and doubt about their abilities. Initiative versus guilt, 3 to 6 years. In this stage, children develop a sense of their own identity and begin to understand their role in society. They set goals and take initiatives to achieve them. If children are criticized or restricted too strongly, they may develop guilt and inferiority. Industry versus inferiority, 6 to 12 years. In this stage, children seek success and recognition through achievement and engagement. If successful, they develop a sense of competence and self-esteem. If constantly criticized or rejected, they may develop a sense of inferiority. Identity versus identity diffusion, 12 to 18 years. In this stage, adolescents begin to define their own identity and their belonging to social groups. If they receive support and recognition, they develop a sense of identity and pride. If they cannot develop a clear identity, they may become lost in identity diffusion. Intimacy versus isolation, 18 to 40 years. In this stage, young adults seek intimate relationships and close bonds with other people. If successful, they develop a sense of connection and love. If they experience isolation and loneliness, they may develop emotional problems and difficulties in relationship development. Generativity versus stagnation, 40 to 65 years. In this stage, people seek a sense of purpose in life and try to contribute and engage in new challenges. If successful, they develop a sense of generativity and fulfilled life. If they stagnate and feel that they are not making a difference, they may develop dissatisfaction and depression. Integrity versus despair, 65 years and older. In this final stage of psychosocial development, it is about searching for a sense of completeness and fulfillment in life. Older adults look back on their lives and evaluate their experiences and achievements. If they feel that their life was fulfilled and meaningful, they develop a sense of integrity and satisfaction. If they feel that they have not fulfilled their life, they may experience despair and regret. Erikson's theory emphasizes that every crisis in every stage of psychosocial development is crucial for the development of a healthy personality. If the crisis is successfully resolved, it can lead to positive development. However, if a problem arises, it can lead to a delay or disruption of psychosocial development. Although Erikson's theory is viewed critically in today's developmental psychology, it still has a significant influence on understanding human development and the importance of relationships, experiences, and culture for personality development. Each stage of development is associated with a psychosocial crisis that must be overcome to enable successful development. This crisis presents a challenge that must be addressed on cognitive, social, and emotional levels. For example, in the first stage, infants must develop a sense of trust in their environment to gain a sense of security and stability. This crisis can be overcome through loving and reliable care and attention from caregivers. In the second stage, toddlers must learn to develop their autonomy and independence. They must make decisions and discover their own abilities. The challenge is for parents to support their children without controlling or dictating too much. In the sixth stage, young adults must build intimate relationships and close bonds with other people. The challenge is to find a healthy balance between closeness and autonomy to fulfill both their own needs and their partner's needs. In the eighth and final stage, the focus is on achieving a sense of integrity and fulfillment. Older individuals must reflect on their lives and come to terms with their past and legacy. The challenge is to view their life as meaningful and fulfilling, rather than falling into despair and dissatisfaction. Overall, Erikson's stages of psychosocial development demonstrate that overcoming each crisis presents a challenge that challenges and promotes individual growth and development on various levels. Successfully overcoming each crisis can lead to a higher level of personal growth and development. That was our summary of Erikson's stages of development. We looked at the basics of his theory of psychosocial development and discussed each developmental stage in detail. We also had some critical discussions about the theory and suggested ways to apply it in practice. In summary, we can say that Erikson's theory of psychosocial development is an important and relevant theory in developmental psychology. It is important to understand the different challenges and opportunities of each developmental stage and how they can affect our lives. In future videos, we can explore other topics in developmental psychology. We could delve into other theories of development or specific topics like early childhood development or mental disorders in adolescence. We hope you gained some valuable insights from this video and look forward to seeing you again in our future videos. Thank you for your attention, and until next time.